Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Do you face any kind of problems such as mood swings, anger issues, constant frustration, irritation, low self-esteem, poor willpower, or not able to complete the things and leave the things in between, not able to keep up to the levels of dedication? Or at the same time, on a physical scale, if you are experiencing low immunity or any kind of blood disorders, most likely in your chart, Mars is going to be not in a good situation. And Mars is the reason behind the things which I said so far. So we are going to talk about what kind of body parts Mars rules and what kind of health issues it can bring to a person if it is not well placed in a chart, and what are the simple remedies so that you can improve upon the situation and Mars should gain strength in the chart. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website. The link is given in description. So we are going to talk about Mars today and what are the general body parts which Mars controls, what kind of health problems Mars can give, and what are the remedies for that. So first of all, the body parts which Mars rules is the immune system. Mars and Sun together, they control our immune system, the blood, muscles, bones, shoulders, the physical energy, strength, stamina, vitality, that is all Mars and Sun. And in females, it also controls menstrual cycle along with Moon and Venus. So these are the body parts ruled by Mars. Now, the health problems which Mars can give. Now, whether you understand astrology or not, the thing is that if you are experiencing any of these issues, most likely Mars is not going to be in a good situation in the chart. And without the affliction on Mars or it being an enemy, one cannot face these problems. So health issues given by Mars in this case, on a physical scale, Mars can create all kinds of infections, low immunity or autoimmune diseases, because it is immune system literally. So what kind of infections, what body parts are going to be targeted by that infections, that is going to be seen from the chart itself. It varies, but Mars, if it is not well placed, it creates all kinds of infections, low immunity and autoimmune disorders. Then any kind of blood problems, blood disorders, hematological problems, musculoskeletal problems related to bones and muscles, cardiovascular diseases along with Sun and Moon. Mars is also responsible for your heart and blood circulation, because Mars is muscles, heart is a muscle, and Mars can create any kind of cardiovascular issues, from having simple blood pressure problems to any kind of chronic health issues on a cardio scale. So that varies from person to person, but Mars can bring that. Then having no energy, constant fatigue, no stamina in the body, physical strength is very poor, your whole musculoskeletal system is weak, means people who are very extremely thin and very fragile in terms of their demeanor, that is given by a weak Mars. Then also Mars can also bring and give all kinds of cysts, clots, tumors and tissue outgrowths in the body. Without Mars and Saturn, it is impossible to have any of these things. Now, whether they are going to be on a small scale or on a really severe bad scale, that depends upon the chart, but Mars can bring this. Then Mars is also responsible for bleeding, internal, external, whatever, accident, injuries, fractures, surgeries. In females, it is responsible for gynecological issues like PCOD or endometriosis, where cysts are developed. Then abortion, miscarriage. Now, without Mars and Ketu, it is not possible to have this. Then Mars and Saturn together, they are the responsible planets for giving any kind of pain in the body, any kind of pain and suffering where person suffers. That is Mars. Mars is known as, Mars and Saturn both are tormentors. So that is there. Then on a mental scale, then Mars can create anger problems, violence, mood swings, frustration, sadism, low self-esteem, poor willpower, no dedication, no commitment, impatience, irresponsibility, holding grudges, living in the past, vengeance, toxic behavior. That is all given by Mars. You have to see other planets as well, but Mars is one of the major contributors to give these kind of problems. So these are the aspects which can be seen if Mars is not well placed. Now, what are the remedies behind that? Actually, I have made one video upon this. The link is shown in card section above and is given in description below. There I have discussed in detail the collective results of Sun, Mars and Saturn, and what are the practical measures as well as the astrological measures to follow that to improve the situation. Watch that video. Apart from that, there are certain other remedies also, but do watch that video, because if you're not going to follow the practical aspects, there is an element of living in denial, no acceptance, no what you can say ability or willingness to work on my shortcomings and improve myself. You're not going to see any change if you're going to only follow the astrological measures. Both are relevant, both are important. They have their own strength and own importance, but you have to follow both. So watch that video. But apart from that, what you can do is simply give water to sun. Take water in a copper vessel. Don't use that vessel for eating or drinking purposes. Just take water in a copper vessel and go to a place from where you can see the sun in the morning, and give offered water to sun as early as possible. And after giving water to sun, stand there and read the mantra. One, you can read the mantra for the sun, that is Om Ghrani Suryaya Namaha, Ghrni, Om Ghrani Suryaya Namaha. And second is for Mars. Mars is Om Ang Angarakaye Namaha, Om A-N-G, Ang Angarakaye Namaha, Om Ang Angarakaye Namaha. 108 times minimum each mantra, and more than that, much better. Then next point, what you can do is you can also wear 6 and 14 Mukhi Rudraksha. You can wear a Rudraksha with 6 faces and 14 faces, both in a red thread or a chain, whatever, on a Tuesday. Then you can also wear a plain copper or gold band, means copper and gold mixed together, or simple copper band in the ring finger, copper ring in the ring finger of the right hand on a Tuesday morning. Then you can also donate certain food items on Tuesday, like red lentils or bundi or red red food items in general, like jaggery is there, or red gram is there, any of these things. Then another point here is worship Hanumanji. So worship God Hanuman. So you can read Hanuman Chalisa, you can read Bajrang Baan, you can read Sundarkand, or simple just read the mantra Om Hang Hanumate Namaha, Om Hang Hanumate Namaha, as much as possible. 108 minimum. If you are able to read like 3 malas, 5 malas of Om Hang Hanumate Namaha, much better. So 5 into 108 or 3 into 108 at least. So these are the simple remedies for Mars, okay? And practical aspects what a person should follow, that I mentioned in that video. And take certain food items which are naturally immunity boosters. If Mars is creating immunity problems in your case, the natural immunity boosters are favorable in order to make them a part of your daily diet, okay? So these are simple remedies what one should follow, and watch the video again, as I mentioned, that is important. So that's all from my end regarding Mars and what kind of health issues it can bring, and what are the simple remedies in order to overcome the situation. It will take time, but it is necessary to follow the remedies, okay? So that's all. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below for more posts and reels and other informations. You can connect on my website and Facebook and Instagram pages. Their links are given in description. Else we'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.